Well, good evening. My name is Mike Shaw, and this is Tristan Cisco. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
She is the director of our Public Works department, and thank you so much for doing this with me. Okay, we're out here standing out in the cold on a Friday evening. Sun's going down. We're going to have some more icing problems by morning, but for the most part, the roads have cleared up and dried up, so that's good.
Yes. Yep.
Now, we want to talk about, this winter storm we had kind of postpartum and talk to you about what we did to prepare and how you played a key role in making this work.
Yes. I'll start out by first just saying thank you to the residents for dripping your faucets.
Yep.
That played a huge role in how we operated Public Works. Thankfully, those faucets that were dripping gave us enough room to run our pumps when we needed to. And also was not too much to where it overwhelmed our sewer system. So you guys did perfect.
So, just to put a fine point on that, because we were dripping our faucets, we were saving our pipes.
Yes.
And yours.
Exactly. Yes. We had no major leaks reported. So we made it through.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. You did that, and I appreciate it. And you shared with me that information. And we got it out time over and over and over again during the storm, so to remind people too. So
yes.
So thank you for getting me that info so I could get it out. It was really helpful. Now you sent me some cool pictures. I'm going to edit them in here. But you had professionals come and insulate the piping at our well sites.
We did. At a few of our well sites, our infrastructure is above ground. We had some old insulation that wasn't quite cutting it, so we did make major upgrades to those sites, thankfully before the storm hit.
Right. Yeah. And it was great. We didn't have any problems with those freezing up, and that would have been a major problem for the city if we'd have lost water.
Yes, it would have.
And so we didn't, because of the preparations that you made.
Yep.
Now, because of 2021, a lot of municipalities, when they lost power, didn't have water and sewer service. The city has taken steps to prevent that too.
Yes. Yeah, so before the storm came in, we operated all the generators that we had, made for sure that they were in working order.
Right.
We made sure that all of our treatment chemicals were at full capacity at all of our treatment sites. We did stage equipment and make for sure that the salt spreader was in working order, got that prepared and ready to go to start putting that salt out on those major intersections.
Yeah, no, good idea. It wasn't perfect, but you guys had a lot of manpower on hand to take care of the issues that did crop up.
We did. So I had staff in town, a minimum of 3 staff at a time, working 24 hours a day from Friday at 5 p.m. through Tuesday at noon. We responded to all water and sewer emergencies.
Right.
We had a minor malfunction at one of the water sites. So they were driving past there to check on that periodically.
Right.
We had problems getting into our pump stations and lift stations, so they were there to help those staff members get in. And the goal for our staff was to maintain our daily operations. We had people here checking water quality, making for sure that our pump stations and lift stations were fully operational the whole entire time.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of our staff for being here, being present, and being proactive to keep all of our residents in service.
So I'm really proud of your staff too. And these are the things that you don't see behind the scenes. It's like everyone else is told to stay home, and you guys are coming in to take care of whatever issues might arise. And when we were as cold as we were for as long as we were below freezing for like 85 hours. And then when we finally did crack freezing, it was for a few hours and then right back down. That's a lot for you guys. You guys are tired, aren't you?
We are.
Yes. But we thank you for that because, like, from my perspective, working from home, I didn't notice any issues, and that's what you want.
Yeah, we're super proud of that. We had people watching SCADA running pumps 24/7. We at one point we had a scare. We had one pump go down at one of our sites, and we began operating the pumps at several of our sites once every hour or two, just to keep that water flowing, to
Right.
make for sure that you guys had water.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was just very important for us to make for sure that y'all were taken care of.
That's right. And you took care of us, and we appreciate that. And so, you know, obviously we had a ton of ice. Now, there was a good news in that and bad news in that. So first of all, we had a warming setter sent up the community center in case someone had power off for a long time and needed a place to go warm, didn't have a family member they could get to or whatever, but that was available as well. And thankfully no one needed it, so that is good. And we managed to keep power for the most part. And one reason is because instead of a lot of freezing rain, we got a little, but we got almost all sleet. And to have 3 inches of sleet is just amazing. But it's different than snow. It's like, think of last January when we got that 7-inch snowfall. It was gone in 2 days.
Yeah.
But when you have 3 inches of sleet, everything's covered with a glacier.
Yes.
It's just so hard to clean up. So like even TxDOT, with their millions of dollars worth of equipment, it took them 3 days to scrape US 75. And trust me, I live right next to US 75. They were scraping it. Now, if we spent millions of dollars on equipment to scrape our roads in an ice situation, there's a lot of problems with that. First of all, that money can be used for infrastructure, and that's what we're using it for.
Yeah.
And then when you're scraping the roads, you're damaging the roads.
Right. Damaging things in the roadway and the roadway itself. Manholes, valve stacks, those types of things. And also when you think about piles of snow and ice sitting next to the roadways, we've also covered cleanouts that are very important for our citizens to access, provided that they have a sewer backup. Also, you cover up valve stacks and meter boxes that makes it harder for us to get to in case of a water emergency.
Right. So a valve stack, I'm guessing in context, to try to put it into English that I could understand, is basically the water shutoff for people's houses, right? If they bust a pipe.
Yeah. So those valves obviously are very important if you have a water leak inside the house. But also our main distribution system has big valves that we can isolate big leaks with to keep to prevent from
shutting down the whole system.
Exactly. Yeah. We can minimize the impact to our customers by
Right.
shutting down the least amount of people that we have to.
Right, while you make those repairs on that
Right.
specific section of pipe. So there's a method to all this madness. And, you know, I was thinking about this, through the whole thing, but especially today. It's like, first of all, how many people in Texas own a snow shovel? Probably not a lot, because how often do you use it?
Right.
Maybe once a year, maybe every third year. And then though the few that do have snow shovels in this particular storm, how many of those broke trying to clear the glacier off of your driveway?
In addition to what we were doing on water and sewer side, those guys were also salting major intersections at minimum twice a day.
Wow. So it was a lot.
It was a lot.
Now, you said you had 3 staff on 24 hours a day. You were running in shifts, right?
Some of us were running in shifts, some of us were camping out.
Oh my gosh. Have you been home?
I have been, yes.
Okay,
yes,
good.
yes.
Good. All right. Has everyone been home?
They have been home, yes. Everyone was sent home Tuesday around noon.
Okay,
so.
good. All right. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Rest up.
All right.
We're gonna have some nicer weather for a bit.
Okay.
But we still have to get through February.
We do.
And we don't know what's coming.
Uh-oh.
I know, right? All right, cool. Thank you.